why I couldn't make it today to our coffee shop date.
This campsite doesn't have a Western toilet.
Good morning, everybody. Dough Cookie back. And yes, it's another coffee with Cookie. I've been gone for a couple of days because, to be honest, I haven't had much to say. Like, I've had many thoughts and feelings, but nothing that I wanted to give energy to the things that Chantal's been saying and doing. I mean, the sentiment out there is basically is that she's literally just the fakest human being in girl world. Basically, she's fake. It's all fake. Now, I was trying to figure out how do I explain what Foodie's doing to Foodie, because I think she really thinks she's changing. Aside from the fake marriage for citizenship thing, in my opinion, she really thinks she's making moves and she's making changes. Now, it'd be like stealing the test for a maths test, like stealing the cheat sheet, memorizing the correct answers, knowing what to say when somebody asks you, and then writing those answers down on your test and getting 100% without showing any working out. But Chantal, how did you get to this answer of 45? Is it right? Well, yes, but how did you get that answer? Oh, but is it right? Yes, but show me the working out. I need to know that you know and understand the way to get that answer. So if the problem comes up again next time, you understand the formula and you can work it out. She never learnt the math. She never learnt the formula. She never went and spoke to a professional or did any growing to understand how, if the same situation pops up in the future, how to work it through. She's not grown any resilience. She's not understood how to eliminate her bad thought patterns, how to cope when she gets ragey and reactive and impulsive. She's never learnt any. She's just white knuckling it. She's holding on. So I say, if you were to eliminate where she is, if you were to eliminate Sala from the equation, and if you were to introduce edibles, unlimited funds, and access to food again, and alcohol, what would Foodie be doing right now? If she's raging, then the habits are still there. If she's still being nasty, the impulses are still there. If she's overeating, the impulses are still there. She has removed herself, which is often what a rehab center is. It's removing the person from the environment and limiting access. And you usually have professionals and counselors there to help lead the way to the answer. But she has just gotten the cheat sheet. She's gone to a place that eliminates any temptation except for food. And that's why we're seeing it. The one that she'll never be able to temper is her attitude and her personality. Because she is a mean-spirited, vindictive, spiteful, hateful person. And the core of her you can't change. She can say nice words and then turn around and slap someone down. But in the essence, Foodie can't change. She can't change. Nothing has happened to her up until now to make her understand where her life is her problem. Her character is her problem. Most people who get down to her level, who get to the point where they have nothing, figure that something really does need to change. And they go and do the things. They'll go to rehab, or they'll see a counsellor, or they'll change the people they're around. Now, Foodie's just found someone like-minded like herself. Mean, cruel, stupid, ignorant, immature. So she's not even provided herself an example to follow. The fact that he's a non-practicing Muslim is great, because she's a non-practicing Muslim. She just likes to dress up. And the niqab is just an additional costume. She's just gone Disney level costume. Yes. My thoughts on her wearing the hijab? Well, I'm not disappointed she's covering her face up, because I hate sitting there watching her smirk and smile and lie. I don't have to watch her mouth lie anymore. But as far as it being disrespectful, it's been disrespectful from day one because of the reason she's wearing it. because she's reason she's wearing it. And the fact that she doesn't know that God and Allah are the same, well, are we surprised? No one's surprised. No one's surprised because she's ignorant. The fact that she's ignorant on these very simple, fundamental things shows that her reasoning behind wearing the hijab for spiritual reasons, for my personal decision, the personal decision to wear a piece of clothing that covers you up, it's fine. But there are plenty of clothing choices out there that are not religious inferred that she could have chosen. She could have worn a shirt like this, buttoned it up, worn long sleeves, long pair of pants. The outfit that I'm wearing right now, a long skirt and a button-down shirt, she could have worn that. And her little head wrap, same effect. But no, she deliberately stepped into something that was controversial. And she knew would upset people. Would shove it in Koki's face, because I still think there is some Nader-driven actions here, because she's still obsessed with him. It's clear she is. That she's now going to be a good Muslim modest wife, and that was something he always complained about. So now living your best life is living her best Muslim wife life, and that's like in your face, man. He doesn't care, but anyway. And he only cares when it drives views to his channel, but other than that, he doesn't give a shit about Chantal as a person at all, ever. I don't think he ever did, ever, at any stage. But she never get that in her head. But anyway, I digress. The hijab and the abaya. There's plenty of ways that she could have been modest and covered herself up. But why did she particularly choose this mode of dress? Why this? I mean, she was with BB. She never dressed like that. She was with Nada. She fought with him because she was atypically the incorrect kind of Muslim woman. Not that he was following it. Anyway, I don't know. But why? Why this and why now? It just seems really coinkydinky that she was talking about it from about August upwards, as Gary Unfiltered mentioned. And other people have noticed that this seemed to be a plan the whole time. But why? Why this and why now? And wasn't it lucky that she found somebody in a Middle Eastern country like Kuwait that she could choose or not choose to wear it or choose not to wear it? It's just very coinkydinky, isn't it? It's like it's almost on purpose. And there's such a large population of Muslims and Islam people. I mean, there are 2.1 million Islam channels and 1.8 Islamic channels. Or if you hit that hashtags, you've got nearly 3 million different channels that your content can land on. And she hashtags converting to Islam, Muslim couple, Islamic. Because I put those Islam and Islamic on mine too, because I want my thoughts and feelings and anybody attached to that who felt like, if you follow me, you probably follow some of the others, they'll creep along too and they'll hit the algorithm. So Foodie's going to hit the algorithm. I want my stuff and people like me to also hit that algorithm. So that same person is going to get the flip side. And they may get a more balanced view of what Foodie's doing and what Foodie's saying. And that's why I'm doing this. Because there needs to be a counterpoint. There needs to be a counterbalance to Foodie. Because if you just watch Foodie on her own as she is now, you would think, oh, wow. She's a bit mean, but, you know, this FFG lady, she can be a bit mean too. But, isn't this romantic? Nobody would actually be watching it. I think it's romantic. But they're like, oh, this couple, this might be interesting to watch. Let's watch their adventures. And she looks very mild and very beige and very sedate. And I would hope that following one of us, like myself, might lead to Picky, might lead to Barbecue Chicken, might lead to FFG, might lead to one of the archive channels, and somebody might just happen to stumble along the Cuba Rage, or the Pumped Up Kicks Rage, or the Drunken Rage, or the B&E, or where she went and falsely reported Koki at the police station. I would just hope that the people who are watching it now may stumble upon that footage and those clips and those words, as well as the charade she's putting on now with Salah. Yes. And I won't be reviewing the soccer on the beach because I don't want to show kids. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about Chantal's ability to mother or not mother, because I don't want to talk about that. I think that decision's been made and not by me. So I'm not talking about that. But the kids were cute. They looked lovely, big brown eyes, cute little things. I just wish they could have enjoyed the time on the beach without being harassed by some crazy fat Canadian lady on the beach. Yes. But she went camping. She's getting out the house. Yay. That's all very good. I can't see her playing for the Canadian soccer team anytime, but she gave it a go, and that's all we can ask, right? Right? And it is the cup. I mean, they are supporting the World Cup right now, so go soccer. But yeah, until something interesting happens in their vlogs, I mean, I don't need to see them go to a shopping centre and eat food one more time and look at each other and go, honey, my love, moo eyes. I've seen it. We've seen it. It's every vlog's identical. It's identical. The formula's identical. They fake love each other. They eat something gross. We feel sick. We don't want to watch it. So I've just not watched it. I'm not watching them. But these are my thoughts. Now, guys, I know my neighbourhood is so noisy this morning. I have the guy next door hosing a boat or hosing a shed or something, hosing something. I had an ambulance run past before. The birds have decided to wake up and talk to each other. And there's a little bit of traffic. So it's very noisy in my neck of the woods today, but I hope you don't mind. I hope it's not too annoying. I am wearing my new fancy lapel mic, so I hope the sound sounds good. And so if you would like to share any of your ideas or thoughts with me, please put them down in the comments. If you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit the don't like button. Whatever. Do what you want. And if you would, if you could, if you can, please subscribe. Bye.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. Chew out, chew out. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. You better join in. You better grab that tambourine. Bring a bass, we might be wicked. We may be forced to cause a scene. Make some trouble,